What's up guys, Hamilton here. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. I'm going to be trying a little bit of a different format with this video. Typically, I do all of the crazy shit and then make a video about what happened.
Now that we've got our topic, it's time to start with the...
If Nusta wanted to go out, she went to the door and asked. Then she would hurry off to the llama lavatory.
What the fuck, Steve?
I thought we could make the book about Tom. He's nice.
Just get out!
I gave my heart to a stranger.
But this time, I'm thinking it might be fun to bring you guys along for the ride and build in public.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hey, you're greedy. Stop it. He's a good boy.
If you like the concept, let me know in the comments below and I'll keep doing it alongside my regular videos. If you're new to the channel, you might have missed my video on writing a children's book. But basically, I was inspired to write and publish a children's book in 1 week. It's still an ongoing thing and I plan to do a follow-up video in the near future. But let's get back to the topic of today's video. Since I wrote my first book, I've written another 3. And I set a goal to write 1 book each month for the next year. I've not published any new ones just yet as I'm waiting on illustrations to be done. But anyway, as I've been doing this, I've been thinking a lot about turning the book into an anime. Which brings us to this video. I'm going to turn my first book into an anime and pitch it to the likes of Netflix and Crunchyroll. I'll be making short episodes like this one to keep you all up to date on my progress and show you every step of the way. At the end, my hope is to create enough hype around this anime that it gets picked up by an online streaming service. Oh wow, will you look at that? Where did that come from? Oh, let's just brush past that. But I can't do that without you. So I need you to hype the shit out of it, starting with this video and smashing the like button and commenting below. Yes, it's that simple. That really is all you have to do. So if you like this idea and want me to continue making videos on it, go ahead and smash that like button. Okay, now that I've asked that a sufficient number of times, let's see where we are. Creating this anime is going to be a 5-step process. Step 1, write the story. Will you look at that? We're already a step ahead. Step 2, character design. This is exactly what it sounds like. We need to take those beautiful words I previously wrote depicting our main characters and turn them into images. Step 3, storyboarding. Before we animate anything, we need to create a storyboard. This will let us visualize the entire episode before we put more effort into animating it. Step 4, background design. We can't have kick-ass characters on a white background. We need to build our world with the finest detail so that we capture the viewer's imagination. Step 5, voiceover. Our characters need voices, and it would be a bit boring if I voiced all of them.
We can't do it without you people. You humans need to help us all. We love you very much.
So I'll need to find people with suitable voices that can convey the emotion of the characters at any given point in the book. Step 6 is the animatic. This is not quite an animation, but similar to the storyboard. It gives us a minimum viable product that we can work with to make sure we're happy before heading to step 7. Animation. Final step in the creation process, but not the last step for us, because we still need to market our animation. Whilst I'm sure this will be a blast to do, I'm a business and somebody's got to pay for this. So we'll need to build up enough hype to get Crunchyroll to pick up our animation or stream directly to fans. Either way, we need to make our money back if we're going to have any hopes of making a complete series. Those are our steps, so we've already kicked off with step 1, character design, and I give you Yael, our deadly female hero. She's a work in progress, but I think we're getting somewhere. To kick off the character design, I put together an artboard which included images from a load of my favorite anime, and yes, it looks like shit, but it works. I found a character designer on that's right. Now you may be wondering why it's beat. Hang tight, I'll explain. I dumped my entire brain onto the designer to kick things off, and once I'm happy with Yael's look and feel, we'll move on to Tom. These are the 2 main characters in my book, and if you don't know this, you really should, and I'm deathly disappointed. You haven't already read my book. Shame on you. I jest, huge. Okay guys, so we're barely 1 week into this little experiment of mine, and we've already hit our first roadblock. My designer just quit on me because I'm too demanding, according to her. I don't know where the hell she got that idea from, but hey ho. I demand perfection! But anyway, this shit happens when you're doing these kinds of things, and it's tough when you're working with new people because you don't know what it's going to be like to work together, and you don't know if you can handle each other's personalities. But we don't just give up that easily. We are going to move on and find someone new to do the character design by next week and keep on trucking. So this pretty much sums up where we are and where we're going. But there's one final thing. This isn't going to be cheap, so we're going to try and hook a sponsor to help pay for it all. It's always a good idea to de-risk things when you can, so I reached out to Fiverr.com to see if they'd be interested. To do that, I just went to the partners page on their website and sent this email. Now I haven't heard back yet, so we're going to need to spam them on Twitter. I've already sent the tweet. In fact, I didn't just send the tweet, I boosted it. You see, I don't have many followers on Twitter, and I needed to show Fiverr we're serious. So I used Twitter's advertising feature to promote my organic tweet with a campaign objective of engagement. Spending roughly $50 on the tweet and replies to the tweet was enough. In fact, they replied within the hour. But they didn't say yes. They just told me to email them. That's not good enough, Azorians. We want to build this in public. So I also tweeted their CEO and founder and did the exact same thing. But I still need your help. Just a little helping hand from my wonderful viewers, and in return I'll forgive you for not reading my book. Before you go, please go over to my Twitter and like and retweet my pinned tweet asking Fiverr to sponsor this series. One little click is all it takes, and with the power of numbers we may get them to say yes. That's all from us, folks. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.
That's a wrap! What are you doing, you crazy bastard?
Okay, we done, Fuge? Where are you going? Oh, well, we kept him entertained successfully.